Good morning everyone, welcome back to Gdaynamaste. Today's video is actually going to be about what I eat in a day. So a very common question I get about living in India is if I like and eat Indian food all the time, if I find it spicy. So I do eat it every day mostly, but not every meal of every day. So I think it's probably like a 70-30 split of Western and Indian. So yeah, I'll show you what I eat in a day. Keeping in mind though, I'm actually on a meal plan at the moment. So my food is, my meals are according to my meal plan, but my trainer actually kept all of the food that I normally eat anyway, but it's just more like, it's in portion control. So I'll be weighing my food to match the plan. I'm not going to mention like the measurements in my video because it's not for anyone else to know, because it's a personalized plan. So I think it's going to be, if I was to mention like the measurements as to like what I'm eating, I think it's actually a little bit irresponsible of me because again, it's a personalized plan, not for everyone. I will also add as well that even though I weigh my food, I don't weigh every little single thing. It's just like my carbs and my proteins that I weigh. They want to be let outside onto the balcony. Yeah, so I actually don't weigh like my vegetables, my fruits, salads. Basically, I can eat an abundance of salads and vegetables, which is great. So yeah, I definitely load up on those with every meal. But yeah, I just weigh like my dal or whatever sabji Indian food I have in the day. Weigh my rice. For my dinner I weigh my potato, but you'll see all of that. I start my day off with coffee, of course. If you watched my video of me speaking in Hindi, you would see that I was trying to say coffee is like my favorite thing in the whole world. So I'll start off with coffee and making my coffee. I got this coffee machine for my birthday last year. Best thing ever. I keep the coffee grinds if I want to use it in skincare, put it in the garden, that sort of thing. And I drink almond milk. This is a great brand. It froths really well. I love it. I also have used their Greek yogurt too, this same brand. Favorite coffee I like to use is Blue Tokai. I did make a video when we went traveling when my mum was here, and we went to this cute little cafe like on a mountainside, and I was so happy because they used Blue Tokai coffee. So yeah, I use the French roast, which is really dark and strong, just how I like it. A lucky cup with A. My name's Amanda. I do prefer Amanda, but when I buy name like label things, I always do things with A for some reason, probably because that's my name. My parents actually used to own it. For 12 years they had this cafe back in my hometown, and my dad would probably die a little bit inside if he realized I didn't clean the frother after every use. He was very meticulous with his cleaning of the coffee machine. And obviously it worked because, you know, he had the machine for a long time. All right, here it is, milk, coffee, and it is ready to go. Cheers. Also forgot to mention that, and I'll do that now, usually when I'm making my coffee, I'll also prepare breakfast for me and Sunil. So we both have protein oats every morning. So I cook the oats in the microwave, put them in the fridge to cool down, and then mix the protein in when the oats are cold. Because mixing in the protein when the oats are really hot, it kind of curdles the protein in a way. Like it makes it go like really gluggy and doesn't mix very well. So yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'll eat breakfast in a little bit, and then I will be making Indian food today. Also, I will show you I soaked these last night. I don't really want to spill the water. They're called lobia. They're a type of dal with this little black eye thing in them. I think it's like black eye split beans or something. Oh my god, look at these dogs. Yeah, so I soaked them overnight. Ready to cook today. When I first moved here, I was actually eating brown rice instead of white rice. I kind of had this health thing, like this mentality where I could only eat brown rice because, you know, it's the healthier carb. So all the boxes we used to get of brown rice we used to keep, and that's what we store our dals in now. So I'll show you those. Weight Watchers special. Yeah, so these are all the different dals. Well, actually that's Italian pasta from my mum. I use that in soups. We have yellow dal, or like chana dal, the lobia that I'm cooking today, kala chana, rajma, and the white chickpeas. So kala chana is just black chickpeas. Rajma is red kidney beans to the foreigners or the Westerners. Yeah, so that's my little selection of dals. Okay, now back to breakfast. Oh, I'm a bit tired from fighting each other. So oats here, my head's just cut off. Oats here are exactly the same as Western countries. They don't do quick oats actually, I don't think. I'm pretty sure these are just normal oats. Quick oats would be much better. But anyway, they still do the job, whatever. So yeah, just like 1 scoop each. Tiger, go away. Then I put some water in them. Then I just put them both in the microwave. I cook them for 3 minutes. I just put them in the fridge. Then I drink my coffee. Then by the time I'm finished my coffee, I will mix the protein in. Something I didn't mention earlier is that many years ago, I actually used to suffer from an eating disorder. So one of the things I was very kind of, can't really think of the word. I was really pedantic about. Oh my god. I made sure that my coach, who we follow each other on Instagram, so she knows part of my journey anyway. So like it was really important to me to make sure that I wasn't, like for my meal plan, I wasn't doing any drastic dieting, or because I'm not trying to lose like excess amount of weight. I actually lost a lot of weight during COVID lockdown #1, and I've just spent the last 1.5 years gaining that weight back. And like that's a whole nother kind of journey. It's on my Instagram in my highlights. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested. But yeah, spent like 1.5 years gaining around 5 kilos back, and gaining extra muscle and everything. So the reason why I'm doing this meal and exercise plan is mostly just to kind of like tone up. Yeah, that's really the main thing. So, you know, it's not a drastic calorie deficit. Like I think it's just like 200 calories less. It's very slight to what I was eating before. So it's something that was really important to me, that I didn't have to weigh every single little ingredient, and you know, I wasn't counting every single calorie. So, you know, Naman, she did my meal plan and she calculated all of those things for me. So all I have to focus on is what I eat. I don't have to do all the things, the behind the scenes things, which is generally where, if I start doing that, my disordered eating tends to come back. So that's something I was really concerned about. And Naman was really, you know, she was really kind and understanding when I was like going through and describing like my concerns. So yeah, that's another reason why I don't want to be putting like the exact measurements in this video as to what I eat, because yeah, again, I think it would be really irresponsible of me, because I don't want people to like look at what I'm eating and think that that's going to work for them. Like again, it's personalized. I'll put Naman's details in the description if you're interested. So yeah, it's because of like my past with disordered eating and this eating disorder, I was really concerned, and I did do my research when looking for a coach, because I was very particular about what I was wanting, and I didn't want someone that was going to get me to cut out whole food groups. Again, that's very irresponsible. Shouldn't be doing that. And yeah, my diet is very, very, very similar to what I was eating before. If anything, the portion sizes are a little bit smaller, but I supplement that with extra salad, vegetables, that sort of thing. So if anything, I'm eating more vegetables, which is a lot healthier. So yeah, it's been really good so far. Oh my God, these dogs. I've just started week 4 of my meal and exercise plan. And yeah, I mean, I'm not finding that I'm having intense cravings for anything sweet. I love sweet things. I'm feeling very satisfied. I'm eating to like 80% full, which is very, very good for you, rather than eating until extreme fullness where you're uncomfortable. So it's also teaching me a lot of good food habits too. I'm pretty sure I left the oats a bit too long in the freezer. I'm gonna grab them out and have a look. Oh no, they're fine. Okay, so all good. They're a little runny, still a little warm, but that's okay. Got my protein, just 1 scoop each for both of us. So yeah, it just looks like this, and then obviously I mix it in, which is actually a little bit difficult while filming, but anyway, you get the idea, you know, mix it all in. With my oats, I actually, so look at this. With my oats, I actually put peanut butter with it. In Australia, when I, had my disordered eating, I would make sure that it was, pure, clean peanut butter without even any salt in it. I was very, 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 very strict. But it also led to binge eating. It was a vicious cycle. So I used to be able to just like hide in my room and eat a whole jar in one go. And then it would like bring on this cycle of regret, guilt, shame, all of these sorts of things. Now I can like happily just have like my serving and put in the cupboard and be okay with that. My God, these dogs are going to be the death of me today. So I know like my serving for this, so I'm not going to measure. That is something that I was supposed to measure at the start, but I know my serving, so I don't have to do that. And then I just put that on top. Oh my God, my gown, this was Tiger. Oh, something I also need to get a new one of. Yeah, so just put my peanut butter on top. I'm a fan of crunchy peanut butter, so cannot stand the smooth peanut butter. Crunchy any day. Also, with my breakfast, after breakfast, I will take a multivitamin, vitamin D capsule, and my antidepressant. So I take all of those 3 things after breakfast. I also did forget to mention that usually the first thing I take in the morning is actually a scoop of collagen. So that's even before coffee, but I'm out of collagen at the moment. I've ordered some more and it should be coming in the next few days. So, oh my God, choked on the peanut butter. Yeah, so I wake up, have my collagen. While I'm not having collagen, I start my morning off with like just a cup of water, and followed by coffee, breakfast, that sort of thing. So I'm going to be cooking the lobia curry right now, and in between that I'm going to make my next breakfast, or my second breakfast / morning snack, which is boiled eggs and toast. So my plan, actually, it's supposed to be like a 5 egg white omelette, but I made that and didn't like it. So I thought I can just boil the eggs, take the egg yolks out, and it's really simple. So I'll also be eating that soon too. But what I'll do is I'm going to put these in the pressure cooker for a couple of whistles because they're still like kind of hard. And then while that's in the pressure cooker, I'll then start making like the curry, which is like the gravy for it. So let's get started. And just because Indian timing is really weird, we eat this for lunch, but lunch is at like 4 or 5. So yeah, wasn't really like, that was really hard for me to adjust to actually when I moved here with these late meal timings. Dinner is around 10 o'clock. Not ideal, but it's fine, I guess, for now. And to answer the very common question I get if I eat spicy food, when I first moved here, I really struggled even just having like 1 green chili in food. Like black pepper, red chili powder was enough. I now cook with, for like a big pot, 3 green chilies plus red chili powder and black pepper. So yes, I've definitely adjusted, definitely not at the level of my in-laws, my sister-in-law or my husband, but getting there. Also, prefer ginger garlic paste purely just out of convenience. Sometimes I do cook with like fresh ginger and garlic and it does taste a bit better, but yeah, ginger garlic paste is much more convenient. Also, can never have anything plastic because the dogs end up chewing things. So, you know, one of the joys of having dogs. I actually learned to cook most of like North Indian, Punjabi food during the first lockdown actually, because during that time it was so uncertain, right? Like we didn't know when we'd be getting groceries, how often we'd be able to get fresh fruit and vegetables and things like that. So it honestly was just much more convenient to cook Indian food because really the main ingredients are tomato and onions, and you know, you can stock up on like dry legumes and all. So yeah, I learned to cook most things. I needed recipes and followed the recipes for nearly everything. Now I just have done it enough that I don't need recipes anymore, and I've just adjusted things to our taste. My meal plan, I'm not supposed to eat like too many fats, so I add just a little bit of oil and then actually cook with more water. So it still kind of has that like oil taste, but not as high fat as like if I would use the normal amounts of oil as I used to use. One time I made something with just water, no oil. How was that?
Just kidding, it was unique.
It was still tasted good, but you could tell that it didn't have oil, hey? Yeah. So yeah, just for the flavor, little oil, mostly water. Now I'm just going to prepare my second breakfast, which is my boiled eggs. I'll eat that a bit later. So I keep the egg yolks and I give that to the dogs at night with their dinner. I do also like to change it up though. So like if I forget to eat peanut butter in my oats, I'll have peanut butter toast with my eggs. But because I had peanut butter this morning, I'm just going to have Vegemite on toast on the side. Sometimes I feel like having like an egg sandwich, so I'll mash the egg whites. I'll mash the egg whites with a little bit of mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and yeah, just have like an egg sandwich. So, you know, it's still within my plan. My plan is 5 egg whites and 2 pieces of bread, but I'm just altering it to my taste so I don't get bored. Also, I have to show you guys, show everyone, sorry, this bread. It is so big. Look at that. Like, it's like the size of my head. Look at this. I mean, I'm sure like I could have one slice of that instead of two normal pieces, but I just realized I got the Hindi name for the gravy base. I said taddi. It's tadka. It took me a while to realize that. So that's what I'm making now, tadka. So my memory filled up on my phone, so the things I was just recording didn't record. Anyway, I'm eating my Vegemite toast and eggs while the tadka is cooking. I was just saying that everyone should try Vegemite once in their life. It's an acquired taste, it's very salty. Not like Nutella. So once the tadka is ready, I'm going to put that in the pressure cooker pot, add my salt, mix it together, let it simmer for another 10 minutes or so, make it thicken up, and then it's done. And we'll eat in another few hours. Okay everyone, it's lunchtime. And the curry is ready. It's actually a black-eyed pea. That's what lobia is. So that's ready, rice is ready. Now I'm just going to cut up my salad, serve Sunil's lunch up too, and I'll probably have with lunch a sugar-free Pepsi or Coke actually, because it's really hot and humid today, so that feels really nice. So yeah, I'll serve up. I'm going to be weighing my food here, but again, I'm not going to explain or show like how many grams of each thing I'm having with those. This is my lunch, the lobia dal or curry. I have my rice, got my salad to munch on the side, and then I will have my Pepsi. Up to my next meal of the day. I'm gonna fucking include that. And then what? People are gonna know that you're weird. Your image is gone. I'm up to my pre-gym snack. Baby, stop. So, for that, I have peanut butter. Fuck off. I'm actually going to put that on there.
Okay.
Baby, please, just 2 minutes.
Okay.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Banana.
Banana.
On toast.
On toast.
With a black coffee on the side. Ready to go. Peanut butter, banana on toast, and my black coffee ready for gym. So we're home from the gym, and now we are having more protein. Normally I have creatine in with my protein as well, but that is all out, which is also coming in the same delivery as my collagen. So yeah, just 1 scoop of protein. I'm gonna cook dinner soon, and after dinner I'll have my dessert. Okay, so don't mind me, I just washed my hair. Cooking dinner now. I'm going to make a like tofu kind of fried rice thing with some spinach and beans, and I will have like a little salad on the side. So yeah, super easy. very quick, very convenient, and I'm so hungry. So I'm hoping it doesn't take long, but it should be okay. Alright, my dinner's finished in 8 minutes. I'm finished my dinner, now I'm having my dessert, which is a little pot of Greek yogurt. So this is the same brand as my almond milk. So I'm going to eat this. I also just had a ZMA supplement and also fish oil. So the ZMA is zinc, magnesium and B6. So it's good for muscle recovery, everyday like stress and anxiety. And yeah, it's really good to take at night before bed because it also helps you sleep. So I just took that. I'm gonna eat my yogurt, and that is my eating for the day. So if you have any questions about anything that I'm eating, let me know. Also, I'm going to put pretty much everything I talked about links in the description, as well as the website that I used to use when I started learning how to cook Indian food. So I used a website called Veg Recipes of India, and that's where I basically learned how to cook everything. So yeah, I'll put that in there, coffee machine, information about my weight gain. I can't remember what else. Whatever else I said, I'll link in the description. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Have a look, let me know what you think, and I will see you next week. Bye.